Yo, what is up guys? Welcome back to the channel. Excuse my voice, I'm a little bit sick right now. I've been losing my voice for the past few days. I'm barely kind of getting it back right now. But in this video, we're gonna go ahead and install a fourth brake light from IJDM toy. I've had it for a long time and a lot of you guys requested for me to do this video, but I just never got the opportunity to do it. And we're gonna finally do it today. It's gonna be a pretty simple process. I'm gonna do it the easy way. There's a little bit more of a complex way to do it, but I wanted to be able to disconnect the JDM brake light, like in the future, if I ever need to remove it, without having to cut the wires in the future, if I install, like let's say just by wrapping it around or something. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna be using to connect these lights. All right, so here's my diffuser. I'm going to install this in a later video. In this video, I'm just gonna show you guys how to connect the fourth brake light, and then I'm gonna use like a quick disconnect method. So I'm just gonna like test it out, see if it works, and then remove it if everything is good. But right here, you can see we have the fourth brake light and a few wires. The black one is the ground. I believe the white is the reverse. And then green or red, one is for the brake and one is for like the running light. I don't remember exactly which one is which. I'm gonna have to look it up. It does say in the little paper right there, but it got really faded and I can't really see what it says anymore. I'm actually gonna try to take it off right now to see if I can read it by removing it. You can see that it got like wet from some rain or something or water, and it really messed up the letters in there, so I can't really read what it says. These connectors that I purchased at O'Reilly's, use this to tap into an already existing line, push it down, and then it grips on there and creates a connection. And then on this side, you go ahead and run this thing in there to create a connection to tap into the wire. So this is what we're going to be using. I'm going to use some electrical tape to close off the areas once I connect everything. That way, if I ever need to like remove it, I just remove the electrical tape. I have this one right here. Another thing that I actually have is going to be this right here. This is used to like cut wires, connect wires, and create a proper like connection, closing it off. I'm going to go ahead and start off by actually connecting all of these to those wires over there, because each one of them needs one of these. And then also each wire that's on the car requires one of these as well. We're not going to be connecting it to the lights directly. So if we look at the Z, we're not going to be connecting it to the tail lights directly. We're actually going to be connecting it to the car connection directly, which is this one right here. You don't really want to connect it to the Morimoto taillights just because it will void the warranty, so it's better just to connect it to this actually. But there's a diagram for this as well. I'm going to go ahead and post this somewhere around here so you guys can see which one it is. That shows you which wire is for what. We just got to figure out our IJDM toy one to see which one goes to which. Let's go ahead and start removing the fourth brake light to see what it says. Alright, so I just took it off. It's pretty easy to remove it. If you have your stock one, it just comes with this thing on there. You got to remove the two 8mm that go on the top, which will release this entire thing, and then this thing will just slide forward. But here on the top, you can see that this one says, you can barely see it, but the red wire says running light, green wire is the brake light, white is reverse, and then black is ground. So we just need to tap into those lights. I'm going to pull up the diagram in a little bit so I can show you which ones it is that we have to connect to. I'm going to go ahead and start connecting these things on the ends of each one on here. Total of 4, so we need 4. I did buy an extra box just in case like something happened to one of them. But I'm going to actually cut these ends right here to expose new wire, because these have been sitting like this for a while, so I'm not sure if they're still like good or they're kind of like messed up and all sloppy. So I'm just going to cut those and expose a little bit of new wire. So let's go ahead and start doing that. Alright guys, so here we are in the back. We're gonna go ahead and start connecting these blue attachments to this back portion right here. The harness connected to the car, and we're gonna tap into all of them except for this blank one, of course, right here. And then the one right next to it, which is a light green one, we need to tap into all of the other ones, which should be a total of 4. So it's going to be really easy. Just make sure it falls within that groove right there. Clamp it down until it goes all the way through, and then we should be good. And then now we got to test it out. Alright, so we went ahead and tapped into all of the wires. Just put it on there, close it, and it'll clamp itself down. Now let's make sure that there's proper connection with each one. We have the red wire going to the red one right here. We have a black one going to black. Green is going to the darker green. Remember, it's not the lighter one. And then you have the white one going to the orange one for the reverse. So let's go ahead and test it out now. Here's the light. Let's turn it on. Alright, there you guys can see the running light. Connected right there. It turned on. And then we need the reverse light as well and the brake light. My girl's just getting here, so I'm gonna have her actually test it out for me. So let's wait for her to jump out of the car real quick. Go ahead and turn the car on. Push the brake. Alright, put it in reverse. Put it park. Alright, so as you guys saw, everything worked now. I'm just gonna leave it like that for right now. There's other ways of doing this where you can actually like solder it on there, make it more permanent. But I want to be able to disconnect mine. I just removed everything, so now these are just like tapped in there. So whenever I want to take it off, I just gotta pull those things off. They work pretty difficult to remove. I'm not even gonna lie. I had to use like some pliers and push it out, so it's kind of hard. And now we gotta attach this thing back on here. Just push it in, put the screws on there. It's gonna be kind of hard to do with one hand, just like that. And then grab your 2 screws, and then that'll hold it into place so it's secure on there. I'm gonna be adding electrical tape to all the wires. So I'm gonna be adding some electrical tape on the ends right here to seal it off so nothing gets in there. And then same thing over there, I'm gonna add some electrical tape to those blue fittings that we attached, just in case. But no water should really get in there because the bumper's on there, so it'll be pretty safe. Alright guys, so that's going to conclude the video. Hopefully you guys found it useful. I know that some of you guys were requesting this video for a really long time, but I just never got the chance to do it. There's other ways to connect wires to your brake lights that are probably a little bit safer, more permanent. I wanted to be able to disconnect mine, which is why I did it this way. And as you guys saw, I just removed everything. The light's not even on there anymore. It's back on the diffuser. Not sure you guys can really see it down there. We got it right there. And I actually made a video on my diffuser as well. I just fixed it not that long ago. I believe it's only been like a few days since I fixed it. So if you guys want to watch that video, I will be making another one where we actually install it once I get my chassis mount wing, because we are doing some custom work to it, reinforcing it. That way it's a lot stronger than what it was before. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure to like, subscribe, hit that bell notification, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.